A twink.
And a redhead.
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 Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
You were bigger than the whole sky. You were more than just a short time.
Hi, you guys.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
We come with devastating news.
Devastating news and
Horrible
guests.
news.
Devastating
Yes. Horrible news. We have guests.
Yes. First of all, we have guests. Please welcome good children. Wow.
Hey
Joy.
guys, how are
Jumping
you?
for joy.
Right?
Yeah,
So-
everyone's really happy.
They haven't looked at us once since we got into the apartment.
We were so excited to have them.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
It's
Yeah.
such a pleasure.
But on to more important news.
Yeah,
Yeah.
move on.
This is
This is
the
the
last
This is the
episode.
last episode of A Twink and a Redhead.
Ever?
Well,
No.
Do you think-
We're coming back stronger than ever,
Yeah,
I
you're
think.
right.
yeah.
I almost don't believe you.
Well,
We have plans for a new us, new set,
Ooh.
New production
new
value.
production value.
Yeah.
New topic.
Who's
Yeah.
on the mood board?
Good children.
Good
Still
children.
always has been.
Yeah.
Good
Always will
children,
be.
Joe and Andrew.
100%.
Yeah.
Good children's Patreon. Just
Yeah.
all things good children.
Where did you
Children's
guys
Trova
meet? You guys
trip.
meet in a
Hard Rock Hotel or
Hotel
pool in Orlando, Florida.
In Orlando, Florida, when you were 4.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Stop.
Wait, were you guys there too?
Art imitates life.
Yeah,
right?
it does.
That's
It
what I
does.
always say.
But no, we're not doing it anymore. Anymore, as in like the next couple months. Okay, the holiday
Wow.
season.
We're coming back stronger than ever in hopefully
Hopefully the new year.
January.
That's what
Yeah,
we
we
did.
just like
New pussy, new ash,
That's
new
what we did.
podcast.
You're right.
Right?
we
Are
just-
you gonna chop your hair?
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna chop your pussy.
Are you gonna chop
I
the
do
puss?
not believe in female circumcision.
Oh,
For you.
Yes, I'm coming back with a pixie cut.
I think you could rock it. You have a beautiful face structure.
I think
Thank you
you
so
with a
much.
pixie cut would be like one of the most emotionally challenging people to ever interface with. I
Yeah.
feel like it would really give you a new lease on life.
I don't even know what my personality
Well,
would become.
we have like a pixie cut, really crazy redhead wig.
Right.
that
I
Ash
become a new
wears.
woman when I
I
wear
think I've
it.
seen you
I've
in it.
for
Yeah,
sure
I
seen
become
it.
Sharon. She loves Kid Rock, The Insurrection, and that's it in that order.
Where were
kidding
you
me.
guys on January 6th?
It's such a
Everyone's been
funny-
asking. Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
so
funny
it's a really
story.
funny story. Yes, we were in DC, okay? But we were there on a tour
On a
group,
tour.
and I can't help that they invited us into the Capitol
And
that
you know
day.
what?
No, how could you
Andrew?
resist?
You were there.
How could you resist the opportunity?
I'm sorry, like open doors.
A gorgeous
Come on
tour.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Well, it was an EF tour.
Yes. I sold the trip.
You sold the trip. It was an EF tour, and
Yeah.
hey, yeah, like Ash said, a lot of people were crowding. We thought, yeah,
Why
Why
not?
not?
For
Why
those-
not jump the fence?
Yeah. For those that don't know, Andrews in a former life, you sold trips.
I was selling trips, EF tours. If you went to Paris in high school, I sold that trip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
especially
for those,
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
If you're in
Stop.
Cincinnati.
I swear to God, only Cincinnati I was
No
selling.
way.
Did you guys,
Swear to
did you
God.
guys know that Andrew had a boyfriend in Cincinnati?
Tell me more.
He was so cute.
Stop. What's he doing now?
Midwestern boys are
He's
really
like kind of like he's really into anime. And he's a contractor.
Okay,
And
wait,
now he has
I
like a
love
really
that.
serious boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Oh
okay.
my
It's been
God.
over for us. But
The
like,
one that got away.
he was
How
kind
did
of
it
like,
end?
how did it end? It was like I stopped going to Cincinnati
Stop.
because I stopped
hate
working
when
at
that
EF
happens.
Tours. I know. When you stop going to Cincinnati,
Is that not the
it
word?
sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks because it was a beautiful city, and I feel like I found my forever.
Why don't you
home
move
there.
Are you
there?
serious when you say that?
It's just like no. I mean, it was gorge.
Why won't you move to Cincinnati?
Because
then? Put your
he's-
money where your mouth is.
Because my boyfriend has been taken
Oh
from me.
my
But you don't think there's
God.
there's plenty of fish in Cincinnati. I'll say
Well,
that.
Jim Jordan. Hello, Ohio.
Who's
Who's
that?
Oh. Guess y'all.
Is he like an
guess y'all don't
athlete?
care.
Yeah,
No,
straight
he's,
man.
he's a senator, believe it or not.
Wait, you're kidding.
And he's like, he was gonna be the Speaker of the House, and he's like a crazy man. Sorry,
No,
I'm
it
in my
sucks
CNN
that
era.
none of us
Yeah.
knew who
You
Jim
said
Jordan.
Jim
Cut
Jordan.
that out.
Yeah.
Stop.
That's really embarrassing.
Well, it's okay. The other day, Grant and I, on the pod, he asked me what the Cuban Missile Crisis was, and I
Okay.
really had to string some sentences together.
And
Bay
I
of
don't know if
Pigs.
I
it's
learned
accurate.
AOC's job yesterday.
What does she do?
Stop.
Stop.
She's a
Stop.
congresswoman.
Thank you. Because Joe goes, she's a senator. And I was like,
Oh.
yes,
That's
she
not that
is.
far
No.
off.
Not.
Thank you.
But she's a congresswoman.
She's a
Yeah.
congresswoman.
Yeah.
Senator is like
That's kind of
cunty.
really cunty. Yeah, it is.
Like Nancy Pelosi.
Like Chuck
Senator.
Schumer.
Is Senator harder
Yeah.
to get?
Yeah, there's only two senators.
per
There's
Yeah,
only
for
two
sure.
senators. Yeah.
So what the hell's a congresswoman?
A
then?
congresswoman represents a district in a state.
So she's
and
not even that big of a
It's
deal.
based on population.
Like I get
I don't
she's
wanna
a
be
big
on
What
the
did
deal.
you
podcast.
say?
yeah,
I'm
no,
scared.
she
Did you
is.
say she's not even a big
Not that big
deal?
of a deal.
No, I
Well, here's
said-
a question: AOC or Bridget Mendler? Who's made more impact?
Y'all, I thought
Oh,
Bridget
ready or
Mendler-
not?
Ready or not, here I come.
Wait, is Bridget Mendler not a politician?
She's
That-
she's
She is.
planning it.
But she's a singer.
Space law.
Wait, do you guys know
She's
about
doing
her
space law
aunt? Her aunt
at
was-
Harvard.
Oh,
Sorry.
what?
What?
Guys, I can imagine what this sounds like in people's ears right now.
Guys,
No,
Can I
tell us
tell you
about
something
tell us
crazy?
about Bridget Mendler's aunt.
Bridget Mendler's aunt was the woman who like accused Brett Kavanaugh, and was the one like standing.
You're kidding.
Yes.
Stop.
Yes.
We had no idea.
Yeah. I'm here to break the news, right?
That's kind of major.
Yeah.
What she's talking about.
No,
I'm so scared.
I'm sorry. Did you like ever open a book besides the Hunger Games?
Me? Wait, can we talk about the Hunger Games?
Yeah,
You're
let's pivot
pivoting
from
really
Brett
hard
Kavanaugh.
for
yeah,
Brett
let's
Kavanaugh.
get out of that subject.
You guys didn't need to cancel your podcast.
It's
It's
been
been canceled.
Okay, well, obviously we have. Are you fucking
Sorry,
serious?
sorry.
We have a lot of similarities, you know, good children and a twink and a redhead, just being
Yeah.
childhood best friends,
Yeah.
growing up.
When did you guys meet?
Sixth grade. You guys
we
have
were
that on
4.
us.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
This is competition.
well, were y'all gonna fuck in a bouncy house?
Right.
Well, were you?
Yeah. I was ready to.
Joe, let's start adding that to the
In
narrative.
sixth grade.
And then we almost fucked in a
To the
bouncy
bouncy
house.
The
house.
sixth grade carnival. You guys don't know that story? Seriously?
I was about
You
to
guys don't even know
literally
it.
get on my knees in sixth grade and give it all
There
to
was a
Grant.
whole plot to like go like she
You were
broke
gonna
up with her
suck?
boyfriend and we
Sucking in 6th grade?
yes.
I don't know.
You knew what
maybe I-
sucking was in 6th grade?
Guys, I was crazy in sixth grade.
Were you
Not a
giving
good child.
No, but like middle school.
She was
I
drinking
going
at like
crazy.
7th
Yeah.
grade.
And what were you doing? You were reading the Hunger
I was
Games.
reading
Yeah,
the- I was
reading
reading
the
the
Hunger
and you
Games.
guys,
I was
and
literally.
nevertheless, you prevailed as friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we knew each other. We didn't become close till freshman year of high school.
We sat next to each
Okay.
other in
All
homeroom.
sorry.
Changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just how fast
Inconsistencies.
the night changes. Yeah.
So it's something I always say.
Yeah,
But the,
always.
That'd be
the
crazy.
similarities though are weird, like how we have a weird Hunger Games.
Yeah, I
past.
know.
Yeah.
Like you have videos like doing what, singing? Didn't you make a song too?
I have
So
plenty of
many.
original music. Yeah.
So what was the
Hunger
PETA
Games.
one?
Were you
What was the
doing, like,
PETA one?
parodies?
Yeah, so I
The
was doing a
PETA
lot of-
one. Like,
I'm
the cat
well. I
and
have.
Love song.
I have. There was a few. Me and Andrew have went together to "Where Have You Been" by Rihanna.
Yep.
And it's us as PETA and Gail. And Andrew, actually, I just watched this. There's 2 crazy parts of this one.
What did they
Andrew,
do?
like, is a victim in so many ways. Like, he didn't give a fuck. He didn't want to be doing this shit. He was normal. Like, he had friends. I was, like, at home on Tumblr using the Hunger Games Tumblr as, like, my only outlet to socialize.
Right.
Andrew was, like, my only friend. So he would come over, and I was like, I need you to take off your clothes, go into my pool, do a scene where you
So you're
come out of the
sucking
pool
dick on a bouncy house
singing
now.
"Where Have You Been" to Katniss Everdeen, the cardboard cutout. And then I made him lay vocals on the track. And I didn't like the vocals, so I re-recorded them. So if you watch the video, I'm doing all of the vocals over Andrew lip syncing.
Can you believe?
Justice for
Can
Andrew.
you kind of
I know,
believe I
it's
laid
such a
down
sh-
vocals and I probably was so proud.
I'm
I
sure
was
it
like,
was
oh
good.
my god.
And then
And I was like, it doesn't fit the theme of the song. It doesn't fit the energy.
It's just like better in my voice.
It's just better if I do every part. Yeah.
Oh
And
my
we kind of
God.
have a similar experience because we write original music.
Yeah.
We used to like perform a lot in high school, and Grant never liked the vocals I laid
You're
down.
You're
kidding.
kidding.
Yeah, and I
He
would
would
try
always
to
put
train
the-
her.
he would
You're
always,
kind
like,
of
put
a
the volume
powerhouse
way-
singer.
Yeah.
Like
The thing
Adele, I
about
would
me is
say.
I can
I would
belt.
say you're our Adele.
I can belt. Yeah.
Can you give us a note right now? Like, just give us a little.
Yeah. From a song or
Yeah.
just anything.
Can you
Whatever
sing
Whatever,
like
whatever you feel.
a little bit of Adele? I think that if I heard your tone,
Hello from Hello from the outside.
Wow.
that was
That
really
was-
good.
Literally Las Vegas residency.
You're
When?
next.
Yeah.
You're up.
Our homeroom
Pixie
teacher.
cut and
wa-
Las Vegas
Yes.
residency.
Our homeroom
Once the
teacher-
pixie cut happens, you'll get the residency.
Right?
Stop.
That's what I
all
always
that's stopping
say.
you.
That's
Our
what I always
homeroom
say.
teacher. I'm sorry. I said that like 3 times. It's so embarrassing.
You're a homeroom teacher.
Our homeroom teacher was the choir teacher.
Yeah, and we loved
And
this
so,
woman.
yeah, we were always singing, of course, in homeroom. And she one day
course.
brought us into her office and she was like, both of you sing for me right now, seriously.
Yeah, lay down vocals.
And so I sang, and then Ashley sang, and she looked at me and she was like, Grant, like, I think if you train properly, like, you actually have some hope. Ashley, absolutely not. Like, there's no hope.
Wait.
There's
Was
no
it always
Mr.
needed a
Schuster.
homeroom teacher who was a little
was
bit.
I know, no, she was
Honestly.
so cunty.
No, but
and,
guys, so
like,
we were in the choir room, and there was a couch like facing all the other seats in the front of the room. Grant and I would sit on that couch every day. Like we acted like we owned this homeroom. Like, and everyone was like,
Everyone's in
"Who
normal
the fuck
seat."
are these people?"
But now you're on this couch. So from
And-
couch to
Yeah.
couch.
This Wayfair
Now you
Couch to
own that
couch,
homeroom.
Other
Yeah.
This
people.
Wayfair couch. It
Do you
kind
think
of
if
does
you
feel like one.
It
Do you
does.
think
Well,
if
yeah.
you if you went back to high school, a la like never been kissed, like you posed as a high
A la.
schooler,
Mm-hmm.
Like
and
all
you
vodka.
had to like go back to high school for a project, would you be able to be the most popular kids in school
I don't think
with
so.
the skills you have now?
With the skills I have
You're posing.
now,
You are yourself.
You know what? I think I'd make a really good student body president.
Andrew
you
Muscarella.
wouldn't.
No,
Yeah.
you
Been there,
don't want
done
to do that because I'll tell
Were
you one
you?
thing. Yeah, of course I was student body
No,
student
you
body
weren't.
president.
What was
Yeah,
your
he was.
slogan, and what did you promise?
Well, do you want to know? I was student body president. I kind
Yeah.
of like
You were like, fuck abortion,
monopolized.
right?
No, I was president in 5th grade,
Oh.
and we didn't have one in middle school, and then 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. But in middle school, it was what was it?
In elementary
Vote for
school.
Andy. He's as sweet as candy.
Otherwise, if you like
Vote
mozzarella,
for Andy, he'll give you a
mozzarella.
handy.
Mozzarella for Muscarella.
If you like mozzarella, vote for
This was a
mozzarella.
stretch. Vote for Andrew. He's the best for Albany Avenue.
What? Okay, so you had some stretches.
I had some stretches, but
Okay.
I won.
all 4 years.
But for high school, it was all 4 years. I ran every year. But now I have to plan my 10-year reunion. It's next
It's
year.
coming up.
Fuck
I swear to God, what do I do? I can't
Um,
do that. I've been putting it off.
so
Post it in your
fun.
apartment.
I'm thinking it's going to be a good
Stop.
children live show.
That's what I want.
Yeah,
I want
Do
you to
you
sell
yeah.
guys have a large graduating class? How many?
515.
Similar.
Yeah.
We didn't go to the same high school.
No.
I think I had. Did I have
Wow.
You had more. Yeah, that's 700.
700 up?
Could you go to his reunion anyway?
I'm gonna
Joe's
go
gonna
no matter
go.
what.
Yeah,
Andrew went
right?
to my prom. Andrew went to my graduation.
I
He
was in
my
Joe's
junior.
graduation.
It was in my
reel.
graduation montage. I wasn't.
Stop.
My whole school. Like, there's a picture of Andrew in the montage. I didn't make it.
Oh my god.
Joe, do you secretly hate Andrew?
It's not
There's
a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so public.
There's too many things like that would be built up inside of you. I feel.
From
you
what?
Were, you were jealous
I-
that he was student body president.
No, I was. No, there's
The
student body
slideshow.
president beef. There's student body president beef, and I'll say
you wanted
this.
to be treasurer.
No, well,
Oh.
I wanted
You
to
wanted
be.
to be
All
bi-
I wanted was to be Andrew's campaign manager, and I had assumed I would get that
Oh
role.
my
You know, it was an
God.
elective that he could have chosen. He picked some random bitch from the 4th grade.
No, he wasn't random. He just moved to town.
No, you didn't.
Stop.
Wrong story. And
Alec-
you-
Alec?
No, Alec was when you picked the cupcake distribution person.
you're
it
right.
wasn't me. You picked some girl. It
You were
was
trying
not
to lay
Jen Blazy.
pipe?
It was a 4th grader. It was a 4th grade girl.
No way.
Yes, it was a random 4th grade girl.
You picked up. Okay, you were not trying to lay pipe.
I was like, no, you're stunning. You were like,
Absolutely gorgeous.
No, that was our first beef. That was our first beef.
You know what? Something similar happened to Grant and me. Grant got invited to the Hunger Games premiere, Mockingjay Part 2. And he got like a 2+1, so it was gonna be his mom and someone else. He invited this random girl from his cheer team instead of me at
That's
first.
Oh,
so
yeah.
And I was
Andrew.
like,
That's something,
That's
Grant.
Literally,
so
like,
Andrew.
I want to go to
I get it.
LA. We were going to go on college tours while we were there because we were going to become, like, the next, like, Quentin Tarantino and a female director. And
That's beautiful
he
to
literally
hear.
didn't invite me.
Mhm.
And then I kind of confronted him, so he uninvited the other girl. And
Wow,
then I got
Andrew
the
would
invite.
never do
Yeah,
that. Andrew
that
would
was
never do
so
that.
crazy.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
do that. No,
Yeah.
I would say firm in my beliefs.
And
my
I don't
cho-
even
my
talk
choice.
to this girl anymore.
No,
really.
like, they
she's-
weren't
she
even,
won.
like, that good of
You won.
friends.
She became my
Yeah.
friend
Wow.
that year too.
I don't
Yeah.
talk to the girl that I chose for my campaign manager, and I
You
don't
even
talk
know who
to.
she is.
I couldn't tell you who she is, and I also didn't. I don't talk to Alec anymore either.
No, but I stuck around.
Joe stuck around.
I stuck around.
He stuck
That's
through it.
beautiful.
It
It
really
is gorgeous.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
I think I'm aging out of being a twink.
You are. We're like
Do you think
freaking
that you're
out.
giving-
No, I
No,
think you'll be a
it's
twink
twin-
for another
it's a
20
twunk and a
years.
What are we
redhead.
gonna do with our username? A bear and a redhead.
That be.
Bear and a redhead.
Bear and a redhead, a cub and a redhead.
A
Well,
bear and a
Having a
redhead. It's kind of
redhead.
like giving
So
brave.
cute.
You're so Merida coded.
Bear the redhead is
If
the
you
plot
had the
of
chance to
Brave.
change your fate,
If you had the chance to change your fate,
would you?
We were just talking about our nun who was Irish. And
Sister Rosemary.
Sister Rosemary.
is there anything better than an Irish
Lesbian.
accent?
She was a lesbian. We
A
told we
lesbian
told my
nun?
mom yesterday that we were talking about our old nun being a lesbian, and she was like, "We can't have God against us too." She was like, "Please, like, it's at least keep it at
He
that."
I
said,
bet God would
God's
love-
been against us. Don't worry.
God would love a scissoring nun.
You're right.
Right.
Because it was Sister Rosemary and Sue, and they were fucking.
They were fucking.
They were fucking.
Yeah, we didn't know, but we felt it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well-
so is it confirmed?
Can you tell them what
For
Sue would
us.
threaten us with?
She would threaten us with 2 different songs. One, you're telling me was fun. She would threaten us with singing "Blue Suede Shoes" by Elvis, and
She
Joe
would
told
I
me
don't know
don't
that
like
one.
lesbians
Sing
like
blues.
Elvis.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that. But then she would
Because
say,
Looks
Wait, are
like a
nuns
lesbian?
abstinent?
"Yeah."
Nuns are. Sue wasn't a nun. She was just some woman.
She was some woman that would come into the basement and sing us songs, and she would say, "Don't make
Like,
me
don't
sing
make me sing it.
Christmas shoes." You know that song?
One of my favorites.
No.
Sir, I wanna buy these shoes for my mother, please.
Oh, it's
Why would she-
sad.
why would she
Eve,
threaten
and these
me?
shoes are just my size. Her
You know the
size.
song?
No.
Can you hurry, sir?
Daddy says there's not much time.
You see,
I want her to look beautiful when Mama meets Jesus tonight.
she's dying.
And she's
Stop.
at the
Oh
store.
my god, it sounds like almost like Les Mis,
Yeah,
you know?
it
It
was.
is
When
our
Anne
generation's
Hathaway is
limit.
dying.
Why
at
did she
the end.
weaponize the song though?
Because it was
Getting
sad.
angry at us.
And she
she's-
would.
She
you
would
guys-
say,
would
"Don't
y'all-
make me sing it."
And y'all would get gagged by
We
it.
would like cry. We would like,
I
wait,
would
my
literally
mom's
be
gonna
like,
die.
go for it,
Yeah,
bitch.
she was
Yeah,
like-
literally sing it, please.
My mom's gonna die. I kept thinking that when she
Oh,
would
wow.
sing it.
Oh, like
yeah.
you would correlate it to your own mother.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
And she's a nun, so she has like powers.
Well,
this was just the
a
woman.
woman.
It's
Oh.
just the woman.
Was
Sorry.
she like a math teacher?
No,
A
this
custo-
was religious ed.
was she a custodian?
She was like administrative.
Wait, so
Yeah.
did y'all go to Catholic school?
This was when we
Okay.
went. I went to Catholic high school, but this is when we went to like religious ed.
CCD?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. Did you go to CCD?
Yes, I went to CCD. I always.
Mm.
I
What's your
didn't believe
confirmation
anything.
name?
Francis of Assisi, and
That was my school. We were the same.
I thought you were
friends.
about to say that was mine.
No.
I was like, great. We're not
I never
dating.
went to CCD.
Wait, but he's the animal guy. I
I
made up
know.
a whole essay about how I loved animals, wanted to be a vet. I didn't give a fuck. I knew in 8th grade I was never gonna go back to church after
Yeah,
I got
same,
confirmed.
kinda.
And I told my mom, I was like, "Is that fucked up to be confirmed into a religion I don't believe in?"
Can I tell you something?
You know what I mean?
Say it.
So I never like got confirmed. I think I was maybe baptized, but what's the thing again? Second grade
Communion.
communion. I never got any of
Good
that.
for you.
Oh my god, I love
Good
the
for you.
bro.
You can't
Yeah.
receive Eucharist?
No.
It's better that way.
No,
body
my
of
my
Christ.
parents aren't into all that. But I remember when everyone gets their confirmation in 7th grade, my Instagram was flooded, and I was like, oh, I feel left out. Like everyone was like with their families
Yeah,
revealing their
so too
confirmation
bad.
name,
FOMO.
and I
was
literally
yours?
had
And your
such
sponsor.
FOMO.
Cool.
Your
The
sponsors
sponsors was such
literally.
Yeah.
drama.
Yeah.
Like,
Do,
sponsors.
do,
Damn, were y'all
It's
really
not like
in the
an-
church like that? What music is that?
Oh,
Hunger Games.
okay. Let's
Oh.
Joe. You got to make a call.
Because I'm gonna call up
To
Lionsgate
Jennifer?
and say let's
Lionsgate.
retroactively revoke some things that have happened.
Oh my god, stop. Lionsgate hates me
No,
right
get
now.
No.
Gary
Get
Ross on
Gary
the phone right now.
Girl, they exiled him like
Has anything crazy ever happened to you in a church?
Anything crazy happened to me in a church?
Haven't you like jerked off in a church?
No, have you?
I
No, I was
jerked
asking
off in a
Andrew.
church.
You have?
You have?
No,
In a
I
kink
actually
way?
haven't. No, so
Didn't
college
you
I
in the
went to
confessional?
what?
Didn't you jerk off in the confessional?
Joe, no, I didn't jerk off in a confessional as I'm confessing my sin.
No, not while you're
That's
confessing the
fucked up.
sins.
Did
That's
y'all
not
lie
you.
in your first confession?
I never told the truth.
Yes.
Oh, I always told the truth.
Andrew was telling the priest he was looking at gay porn. I would never do
What?
that.
When I was in like
in second grade?
no in 8th
Oh
grade.
my
around-
god.
around-
Oh,
Confirmation
that's my
time.
first confession. Isn't that like first or second grade?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But I was in
That's
like
crazy. confirmation,
I
you
never
had to go
do any of
confess.
I had to
that.
confess, and I was
That's why
like,
you're normal.
I look up girls and boys.
And what do you
Your
say?
bi
And I was like,
era?
okay, so say about 15 Hail Marys.
Just don't stop saying Hail Mary.
I'm
Like, what?
You know, nothing crazy in a church. I was a cantor of the chapel choir in college, though, which
In
is
college?
something to
No,
work
Andrew's a
through.
sicko. And wait, have you ever told the
Please join
story?
us in
Have you
singing.
ever told? Has that ever been public?
It's me.
You can't tell it here.
No, Joe, I'm
We
not
can't tell
saying.
it
I'm not
here.
saying that.
What, you
on
fucked
podcast.
one of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I didn't fuck a priest.
Oh.
But
We
you
have
would
a
like to be
friend who
one.
fucked a priest.
I said if I don't get in a relationship in the next 3 years, I'm joining the priesthood, and that's not a joke. Because you think about
Shut
it this way.
up.
Think about it this way. It's a constant entertainment job. I'm singing.
You're booked
Rude.
every
I'm making
Sunday.
people laugh during my homilies. I'm booked every
Yeah.
Sunday. I get a nice house. They're
You
gonna give me
do?
a car. Yeah, they're gonna put you up in a house.
The
You
house
stay
at
in
the
the-
church, I was always so shook by this. I always wanted a
It
tour.
was so pretty.
Wait,
But, like,
what
there's
are
always
y'all
a house
talking
And
Live in
better
the
about?
off being a
churches.
priest. That's my president of my college was a priest.
Yeah.
Was driving an Audi
Because they
R8.
get gifted
Shut
crazy
up.
gifts. The
Yep.
brothers at the
Like they get
Franciscan
brand deals?
brothers.
Yeah, they got
yes.
brand deals.
Shut
The
up.
brothers at my school who took a vow of poverty were walking around with Rolexes.
No, they weren't.
They all had matching Rolexes.
Can I?
Okay, there's something sinister.
Well, they were all
about that.
ousted for different sexual misconduct allegations
That's
since I
what I'm
graduated.
saying. It's like,
The
hey guys.
pipeline's
They were
crazy.
fucking. They were
They're gay,
fucking.
They all have the same thought.
Yeah.
Wait, what is like the weirdest?
Oh God.
Like, what's the weirdest brand of person that you've hooked up with? Like, for example, I have hooked up with a Prince Eric at the Magic Kingdom.
It's like you just wanted to tell us that.
Well, as you guys were talking about, like,
And I
fucking,
have 20 other examples.
I don't know why, but when you were like talking about fucking priests, I was like, I fucked a Prince Eric, and in my mind, that's a priest.
But
But
I've
it's
never
kinda
fucked anyone
fun.
in my life.
Yeah, me neither. I'm sorry, guys.
I think I have
cute?
one.
What's
It was
yours?
a really weird experience.
Hold
It was in
on,
college.
Everyone's gabbing.
Because I'm like interested in Prince Eric like being like fucked like that.
I have red hair, so it like hits really like close to home for me.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get it.
It's like appropriation.
No, girl, you're not Ariel. You're Merida. So that's
You had the chance to change your
Down
feet.
with that. You're dead ass Merida. You're not Ariel.
No.
You want to be Ariel
I'm
so
I
mad.
want to be Ariel so bad.
I'm married.
truth of it?
We saw Brave at 8 a.m. when it came out. Day it came out. Me
Guys,
and Andrew.
can I
Why?
confess something?
I was addicted.
Never seen it.
you have to watch.
have
it.
to
think
watch
would
it.
I
be
think
your
it's like
full
the
man.
worst Pixar movie based on.
Dunbrook, and I'll be
Oh.
shooting from my own hand.
Isn't her mom a bear or something?
Yes.
Yeah, their
Doesn't
whole
interest
family
me.
gets
She
turned
turns
into
them
them.
into
Doesn't
a bear.
interest
No,
me.
it's good.
You're
I'd rather watch
you're gonna love
Ratatouille.
Say
Hamish
this now,
Harris
you're
and Hubert.
Merida for Halloween next
Yes.
year. You
Probably,
better-
and Grant will be a bear.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
That's good.
There's
Yeah.
nudity. There's
Yes.
nudity in Brave.
No, there's not.
There's nudity in
That's
Brave.
No,
this
there's
is
not.
something
What
I
is
There's
always
a butt in Brave.
shut up.
There's a butt.
There's
in
a
Brave.
butt, and it was cute.
An animated butt is fine though. I wanted some titties.
Yeah. What if
Show
do you mean
Meredith.
you want
I want Meredith to
titties?
show us her titties.
I would like to know who Ashley hooked up with. That was
Oh, yeah,
interesting.
can I tell you guys something?
Yeah.
Please.
In college, I hooked up with a guy who had a New Jersey kink.
Now, what does that mean?
He only wanted to fuck people from
Didn't
New
Guys,
he
like-
verbalize it too? Like,
he told
you
me,
that.
he's like, "You're from New Jersey?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I like literally have a New Jersey kink." And then I was like, "Tell me more." And he's like, "I love like Italian American."
Okay,
And
but
I was like, "Literally, look at me.
yeah, you don't. Look,
I'm pale with red hair." And he
From
was
New
like,
Jersey, so
"Yeah."
you're
He's
an
like,
Italian
and then he was
American.
saying like Jersey Shore to him was like porn.
So raise your glass if you are wrong in all the right ways. All my underdogs, they will never be anything but loud and nitty gritty, dirty little freaks. So raise your glass if you are wrong.
Wait,
You
cheers.
better fucking swing from the fucking roof.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Hornitos.
Hornitos.
That's a cup.
I'm scared.
Goes down easy.
No, I took a sip.
I feel like a little weird.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up, you guys.
And that will remove the video.
Joe, thank you.
Y'all are literally gonna have to sleep over. You guys
No,
can't drive. You guys
literally.
can't drive. Kidding, they did not drive. All right, the word. of the episode
is
slumber
parties, guys.
I
And-
love the word slumber party.
It's so
My favorite
good.
word.
Hey,
Slumber.
thanks, Merriam-Webster, right?
Right?
That's what I always say.
Yeah.
right?
So at 45 minutes in, we will be talking about slumber parties.
Yup, we are having one right now. We have
I
cookies.
have
we
never
got
had in
snacks.
my life.
Are you serious?
A slumber? No. Like multiple people.
For like a sleepover?
You never
I never,
We had a
I never
sleepover.
slept over at someone
Y'all
else's
You never
house.
had like a slumber party
Andrew
at
slept over
someone's-
my house.
Joe never
and
slept
he
over
hated sleeping
Shut
over my
up!
house.
You never had a slumber party with like 10 people
Never
in
in my
someone's
life.
basement.
Never in my life.
Guys, I'm sad you missed out on that experience.
It's
I
okay.
know.
Yeah,
My
but-
sister had one once and I joined.
What?
But
She's
know
10
that-
years
I know
older
weren't
than you.
welcome.
10 years older than
Were
me.
you welcome?
I think it was weird that I was there.
I was also that annoying, like,
I
because
did
I was
that
the youngest
too.
sibling of 4, and I feel like
Yeah.
I'd always, like, especially when my older brother was 1 year older than me, so he
Those
would
are
have
the
slumber parties, and
boys.
I'd be like, ooh, what are you guys doing? And then one of his friends asked me if the carpet matches the drapes, and I was traumatized.
How old were you?
I think I was a freshman in high school, so they were
Oh,
sophomores.
God.
And can you imagine?
No, I can't.
Having to
Joe,
live as a
did you-
fire crotch and it being called
I'm
out
so
like that.
sorry. I'm so
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, Joe, did you not sleep over other people's houses because you were afraid to?
I think so.
I had the same issue.
Yeah, of course.
I would sleep over my friend.
How
Literally-
did you ever sleep in your parents' room?
Yeah.
How long? Until when?
Oh my god, probably like 12.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm glad we
wait.
got it out of you.
guys,
Me
I was older.
What?
Guys,
And I know you were wet in the bed late.
No. I slept on my parents' dog, like the dog bed.
What?
With or without the dog?
I would kick her out.
And
With
the
dogs,
dog
like,
went,
on the
how
Guys,
old?
Your white poodle Shelby
Guys,
to get out of the
I
bed?
had.
How
it
old
was
were you?
Mia. Guys, I was literally going into high school.
May she rest.
Yeah, and
She
the other
rests
one.
You were
and
going into high school
Shelby
sleeping
passed
in me.
away while we were in Disney, actually.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Thank you,
Sorry.
thank you. But anyway, back to the
Tough.
dog bed. I would literally. Can I tell you a really vivid memory?
Please.
This just
Yeah.
came to me. So, when I was in 3rd grade, I found out Santa wasn't real, and I also at the
That's
same
kinda
time
late,
saw a
too.
clip.
Kind of late, 3rd grade.
I saw.
Oh,
We were in sixth.
6th grade for us.
Yeah, we were in 6th grade.
That's so bad.
So-
Bobby told me in 4th grade that Santa wasn't real, and I
you were like-
literally was
Andrew was like, if Santa's not real, who's buying my gifts? Just
Yeah.
like
"Who's getting
that.
those gifts?
Yeah.
My parents wouldn't."
Yeah, no. Well, I was a
Bobby,
critical
what?
thinker, so I
Okay.
got pajamas on Christmas Eve in 2nd grade, and I saw the Old Navy tag. I was like, why?
Why would
they
Santa,
still-
why is Santa
And then in
slapping
3rd
old
grade, my sister, I believe this is what happened. She was watching Gilmore Girls, and they made a joke about believing in Santa,
Oh,
and I was
that's
like,
the worst.
but then I didn't want to reveal to my family and
Yeah,
disappoint them that
yes.
I knew.
It's the guilt.
I kept it going until I think college with
Yeah.
my parents.
No, my parents
I would
still-
say
my
thank
mom
you,
still
Santa.
says
Yeah.
If I ever acknowledge that my parents bought my Christmas gifts to this day, my mom would be like, "Don't you mean Santa?"
Oh, I
that's
love
cute.
that.
It's, no, it's
That's
a little bit
cute.
intense.
But
I remember being in 1st grade, one of the first to know, and I remember
That's
like
so
being
you.
like with the other friends
Yeah.
who knew. I'd be like, "Stop! Like she doesn't
Stop,
know yet.
yeah.
Like she doesn't know it. Let's go along."
well,
I want my kids to
First
believe in Santa
grade.
until
Yes, I
they're
knew first
I
25.
want as
We were in
well.
the basement. The gift.
Mine was first day of
Oh,
6th
yeah.
grade.
That's just
First
laziness.
day of 6th grade,
Stop.
I sit down to my first period class. It's English. It's Mrs. Armstrong. I love her. She says, and this is crazy. She goes, "This year we're learning about Jesus. And he is not some fictional man like Santa Claus.
Shut the fuck
He was a
up.
real person. This is the first 7 seconds of my
I would
middle
have
school
burst out
experience.
crying.
religiousness.
That's
then
And this
taking
wasn't
away
even- this was a
Santa
public
Claus.
school.
That's so messed
This is
up.
Double
public school.
homicide.
Public
Gee.
school.
Yeah,
Wow.
that broke me.
Well,
Wow.
back to my story about the dog
Yeah,
bed.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
So, the Sweeney Todd movie. Remember that?
Nope.
Yeah, Helen Yvonne Carter.
Yeah. So,
What do you mean?
so I saw a clip of that, and I was horrified. Horrified. I was so scared. I was really scared of horror movies.
Okay.
Okay.
What's going on?
I
Yeah,
watched
no
that.
one's listening.
I
You
saw
get the
that
bonbons,
Andrew
they
was
ask for
covering
the-
his body with a pillow. I got one.
It's not even
Solidarity.
so like this is like my my comfort.
Okay. Do you want my
It definitely comes out of like body
Do you want my
dysmorphia.
squishmallow?
what
do you
kind? What
mean?
flavor?
Kai.
Well, it's not
He's
ours.
a whale. I have two, but one is really stained with makeups, and I got insecure, so I got another one.
Aw, I actually got one.
Do you guys want to hear about my story crawling into my parents' dog bed? or
Yes,
not?
get to
Okay,
it.
so I saw
Oh my
Sweeney
God.
Todd. It was Christmas Eve. I was literally traumatized by the clip of Sweeney Todd that I saw. So I made a vow to myself. I had a loft bed, a futon on the bottom, a bunk bed on the top.
Love that. I also had a loft bed.
Yeah.
Kind of chic.
And for
They
Christmas, my mom hung Christmas lights above the futon underneath the bunk
Yeah,
bed.
cute.
So I would sleep on the futon and be all Christmassy and sleep
For
in the
sure.
night.
I get that.
So I made a vow to myself because I thought I was going to be killed by, I think it was
Sweeney
Johnny
Todd.
Depp
Yeah, it was
playing
Johnny
Sweeney
Depp.
Todd. I made a vow to myself on Christmas that I would stay up all night because he was going to kill me.
And,
And-
how old are you? You were in 9th grade?
I was in 3rd grade.
Okay.
So then at like 3 a.m., I army crawled because I didn't want him to see me to my parents' room. And I tapped my dog and said, "Excuse me." And I slept on my parents' floor. And that started like 3 years of doing the same routine where I army crawled.
You're sobbing.
12 years old.
She's
I'm actually
sobbing.
crying right now.
I'm so sorry.
Sobbing. I literally would army crawl to my parents' room and
Why
sometimes.
were you
Was it because you didn't want did you have like a banister or something?
Yes,
Active
because.
No, I did the same
No, because
thing.
I had a fear.
understand.
Because guys, I have a supernatural experience as well.
Yeah, let's get into
Where
that.
one night during my army crawl, I literally got possessed and was like, I actually have.
Oh, please, please.
You had
It's a safe space.
You had
It's a safe
toxic
space.
I
shock.
was like, I actually have to sit at the foot
Oh.
of my stairs and wait for 2 hours. I just.
What do you mean?
What are you talking
I
about?
just let it happen.
What are you literally talking about right now?
What do you mean?
Okay, so I was on my way to army crawl
And
to
then
my.
you decided to go.
And then I took a detour and I went to like the foot of my stairs and I sat there and I heard voices.
No.
You what?
What if it was like one of your older sisters?
It
Like,
wasn't because I went.
I
Because
heard
I also
voices.
sometimes would army crawl into their rooms.
I've heard voices.
is
like
it
my
like
older-
3 a.m.?
My older brother had a bunk bed, and sometimes I would go on his top bunk because the bottom was a double.
Is this all in the middle of the night and he doesn't know? That's terrifying.
Wake up.
It's
there.
like hiding in a closet.
No, I learned to be really like secretive.
Oh,
That's
all right.
Sorry,
so
guys.
weird.
I
just had to
remember one
unpack
night.
this.
The fuck
I mean,
is
I
wrong
was
with
always.
you?
I always used to sneak into my parents' room, and I was very afraid that Chucky from Rugrats was waiting at the bottom of my stairs with a gun.
Not the doll.
Can I
from
ask you a
Rugrats.
Not the
question?
doll. Chucky from Rugrats with
Yeah.
a gun,
Can I? Oh,
ready to go at any
He was
moment.
armed?
Yeah, and like I had a door that had like a window, like a front door with a window in it, so you can kind of see the street.
You
and I
always were
always
scared
was
of that.
so afraid that he was at that window ready to hit me.
Can I ask
But
you a
one
question
night I
on your
heard-
approach? Would you tap your parents, or would you not let them know you were
Well,
there?
it got to a point where I had a pull-out bed underneath their bed
That
I
was
would
like my
set
dog
up.
bed.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, like I would set it up every
How
single
old were
night.
you?
This was
Sixth
like
grade?
probably I definitely stopped. I feel like by middle school. I think I made
Lucky
a choice.
you.
I said, you know what, this is gonna get weird. I still was doing like webcams, but I was like, I'm not sleeping in my parents' room.
Yeah.
I will say one night I am sleeping in my parents' room. I'm come to. I'm standing at the top of the stairs, and I hear screaming, like Viking screaming.
Viking?
And I freaked out. I ran into my parents' room. It was like there were men screaming downstairs. There was no men.
What?
Stop.
There was no
No.
screaming.
This is
don't
what
know
happened to
this
me
guy.
when
This
I
is
heard
you
the
with the
whispering.
possession, yes.
But guys, I sat there and listened to it for like an hour,
Yes.
and I thought it was my parents talking downstairs. I
No,
go
we
in
had
the room,
similar
they're
experiences.
sleeping.
What
Yeah.
were you guys doing?
Guys, they're
Do you
gonna
think this
listen
was
to
the
this.
same time?
They don't know about this story.
Your parents listened to the pod?
Yeah.
Aw.
I
mine.
slept with a baby monitor until I was in 5th grade.
What? Oh, you've told me this.
Did you
is
pee
like
the
your-
pants?
Wait, who was
He was
monitoring?
a
I
pisser.
I
He was a
shit.
big piss. What?
I would shit.
You would shit the
Andrew,
bed.
what?
I would. I wouldn't necessarily shit my pants, but there was like one time in 3rd grade that like I definitely let the log slide.
You shit
What?
the bed?
In your bed?
You were shitting
Would
your
you roll
bed?
around?
What, guys?
Oh my
No.
god,
Wait,
red
wait.
carpet.
When
My
was
red
the last
carpet, I
time
ruined my
y'all
red
shit
carpet.
yourselves?
Oh, I'd rather not.
Okay,
disclose.
sorry.
No, I'm
Sorry,
thinking.
No,
That's
What do you mean,
really
like-
personal.
Sorry.
Like full shit?
I'll tell. Yeah.
You're like,
No, we'll shard it.
I don't
Christmas
know.
last year.
Christmas last year.
I had
shitting.
COVID. It was really scary.
Yeah.
It was a really scary
Stop.
experience. Yeah.
I sharded on my flight back from Edinburgh to New York.
Recently?
Yeah.
I
that's
guys,
this year.
I sharded. I come up the stairs immediately. Grant's like, "Oh my god, how was your trip?" I had to throw out my yoga pants.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm
Isn't
sorry.
that the worst when you have to sit in
Cause
it?
guys, I have it's the worst
Yeah, it's the
because
worst.
I
You
have
have-
this
you have a stinky-
You
you
had
have
to
a
walk
stinky
up the
ass.
flight.
yeah. I have a medical condition where I can't shit when I travel. So
like-
it was like,
Really?
yeah, my record is 17 days.
She didn't shit
What?
once in Disney.
Yeah, and so
And you eat the foods in Disney.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Yeah.
we
I
were
was eating crazy food.
meals. I'm like,
So
where's
I
it going?
didn't shit for like 9 days when I was in London and Edinburgh, and then it all hit me on the plane ride back, and I sharded, and then I had to throw out my yoga pants, and I left my
brand?
and then
What
I left my
brand?
passport.
Lose?
No, they were just like Aerie,
Okay.
which love Aerie.
Love Aerie.
Such a
They
fan.
were just
Such a
airy, but,
fan.
like,
I want to go to the
But
Aerie
I,
TWA
they were
airport.
shitty.
Me too.
But I
That was
wish. I wish.
crazy. But I left my passport I was one of those people in the little pocket, and I was like, you know what? I'm literally sharding. Like I have to leave it.
You left your passport in
Chose
the,
to
My
leave
boyfriend
it.
went back and got it for me, but I
in
was
your
like,
shardy. I would have.
He went through your
That's
shit
love.
pants.
No, it was in the pocket of the airplane.
Oh, I thought you put the passport in your sharded leggings that your boyfriend needed to dig out of the garbage and take the passport out of.
and you know what?
The
The thing about
hazmat
him,
suit.
he would have.
Aw,
Yeah,
he
we
would've-
love
And
him.
Yeah.
he wouldn't have used the hazmat suit. He would have.
sweet man?
He's a sweet man.
Andrew,
Yeah.
you shit on a carpet, and what happened next?
Stop.
So, it was a shit and slide. So
What?
it's-
Right.
You wiped your ass on the
exactly.
Yeah,
carpet.
right, right,
Exactly.
right.
No, so what happened was like, it was third grade, and I didn't have a red carpet. So like, I
What
guess
color? Red?
It was like
Burgundy?
no, it was like
Fire
fluorescent
engine?
Red. Yeah, fire engine red.
Fluorescent
Oh
red?
my
Fire
God.
engine red. And I shot a log down my leg because I wasn't wearing
Would you-
underwear.
Why
like-
were you
okay, so, like,
commando?
when you, like,
Why'd you shit?
When you
a
shit,
lot?
Like I must have had a lot of fiber because it was
a log that slid down the back of my pants.
Why?
Why? The question is why.
because I couldn't make it to the bathroom. Like I literally was
Where?
like-
Wait, sorry. Where
what-
were
This
you?
is
If
like
it's a
I
log.
remember this actually like when I was younger. Like I would always have to go to the bathroom. I would eat food, but like I would always hold my poop for some reason. Like I
Like,
don't know
kinda
what that was.
insecure.
Sign of
about
trauma.
it?
Sign
It
of
was,
trauma.
right? It
Yeah.
definitely was trauma. And like I just remember shitting in my room, and I was standing there like
Stop.
like kind of mortified at that time. And then it kind of like made its way down my leg, and then like I started walking,
pick it
and then it
up?
started sliding with me as I walked. So it just actually dribbled down the carpet. And my mom was like, "You ruined I ruined the carpet."
Did you just get a new carpet?
We had to get a new carpet.
Did you go and get a plastic baggie and put your hand in it?
Yeah,
No,
what
I
did you
didn't.
get,
I
like a
didn't
damn
dog.
dog?
I didn't.
What
dog
did you do? You
pick my
picked it up with
shit.
your
Then
bare
what
hands?
happened?
I think I started crying, and I probably ran to my dad and was like, "Dad, I just." shit
Can
in
you
the
imagine being a father? Can you imagine
No.
being a parent
Oh,
and
I
your
felt like
I don't
third
think-
grade
I don't know
son
how I did
says,
that because
"Did
my
I
response.
shit on the
No.
carpet?"
If my kid came to me, was like, I just shit on the carpet, my response would be calling 911.
I would say, figure it out.
Yeah.
I'd say, when I was your age, I was talking to the voices.
Figure it
Yeah,
out.
like literally,
was
I was
on my
sitting at the
stairs,
foot of the stairs,
listening to the
worrying about
voices.
Sweeney Todd and listening to the voices.
I genuinely think that you were at the foot of the stairs. I was at the top of the stairs.
At the same
we were
time?
hearing each other.
Stop.
It's like
And
what's that
this
movie
was-
with Anne Hathaway and Matthew McConaughey? When they go
Les
Interstellar.
Oh.
Do you know that
Or
plot
Star
twist when it was them the whole
Yeah,
time? It
or
was-
Game of Thrones even. Do you guys want to talk about sleepover traumas or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
So
can talk sleepover traumas.
The first time I drank alcohol was at a sleepover.
How was
what
it?
Grade?
7th.
That's crazy.
Actually, that's insane.
It wasn't Well, I say it wasn't normal for our
Yeah.
town, but there's a handful, like a
But
big
also,
group
whenever
that did
someone's
this.
critical of it, I'm like, sorry, I was having fun. Like, I'm almost critical of the criticism.
It's probably a chocolate peanut butter. That
It's a
Grant- no,
chocolate
yeah,
peanut
there
butter.
It is.
Yep.
Is it peanut butter?
Chocolate
It
peanut
was
butter.
Saying caramel.
Coconut.
Yeah.
Swear I got.
Why?
I swear I ordered.
Okay,
caramel
so-
Grant and I ordered cookies, and Grant only got chocolate peanut butter for some reason.
But you kept
So-
asking, like, are you allergic to peanuts?
Yeah, and it's
No.
because he ordered 6 chocolate peanut butter.
Wait, did I actually specifically say peanut?
Yes.
Wait, I
Because I
want
meant because of the walnuts and chocolate chip.
I want to hear.
Huh.
My story.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was 7th grade. It was Christmas break.
Okay.
And the 23rd was like a notorious night. Like, you have like a little secret Santa exchange with your
Yeah,
friends.
of course.
So the 4 of us, we had a little secret Santa.
Also, just preface, Ashley was a part of like the mean girls
yeah.
in middle school.
No, I was like, you know,
Like, they
the
were
book The Click
popular
or the
mean
movie The
girls.
Click.
Mhm.
Literally me.
like
Likely
So-
place for you to be.
Yeah. So we had, yes. So we had a sleepover, and we decided to get one Corona Lime out of our friend's dad's fridge, and we all split it between the 4 of us, and then we were convinced. Oh, and then we decided to army crawl again. I'm always army crawling at this age.
You're obsessed with the army. You should just
Enlist.
Literally
Enlist.
enlist. Stop. I'd be so good as like a platoon leader.
Yeah,
Oh my
of course.
God, it would be the most
like,
cunty.
"Army crawl."
Yeah. So we army crawl out of her house and we drop the empty bottle into the sewer. Literally vandalism. Like
Good for you.
littering.
But also like destroying the evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart.
We drop into the sewer and then we get back into the basement. And my friend whose house it was, she goes, "Guys, I forgot my neighbor's an undercover cop." Like, like he's literally a cop. So we start freaking out that he's gonna go into the sewer and DNA test us. So
it
we
was
all,
always the DNA test
guys,
for me.
Always.
guys, we literally like said a prayer. And we were like, I'm not religious. I didn't get confirmed, but they did. And we were so scared that we were gonna get caught for this Corona Lime. And then I never heard about it again.
Stop.
But you thought you were blackout drunk.
Yeah, I was literally like, I'm fucking wasted right now.
I wish I
one
had that
for.
experience.
We were like sipping Coke pretending you were drunk.
Stop.
Like, what would it feel like to be drunk?
But that reminds me, I remember like when I would like do like a urine test in like
Why were you doing urine tests?
like during a
Like
physical.
physicals, you're always pissing.
I was
wasn't.
always
I
so
can't say I was.
Were they feeling your balls?
Yes, but
Were
I
you in
never
piss?
I never pissed in a cup until I started testing for gonorrhea and shit.
You're kidding. No, I was
No.
pissing for
I
sure.
I think I pissed in
And
a
I
few
was
cups.
very afraid that this is so strange, but I remember being afraid that if they were testing for semen, like they were like, "Oh, he's jerking off," and they were gonna tell my parents like, "Your son's
Is
been
this
jerking
religious
off."
trauma?
Probably.
Yeah.
So I would like, if I knew I had a doctor's appointment a week ahead, I'd be like, I can't come, like I can't jerk off because they're gonna test my urine for semen, and I'm gonna get in trouble.
Shit.
And there was one time where I forgot about the doctor's appointment,
just
and the night
jerking
before I
it.
jerked off, and I had to go to the doctor, and I was so ill. Again, DNA testing, I was like, they are gonna see semen in my urine, and my dad is gonna punish me. Didn't happen.
Would your parents
Guys.
punish you for
My
that?
dad would not have. No one. I think it'd be crazy if any parents punished.
Right.
For
Yeah,
jerking
but
it.
I was terrified at
Guys,
that time.
I lent my piss to someone once for a drug test.
You're
Good for
kidding.
you,
That's very
ally.
sweet. That's very sweet.
Yeah, and I think my school, I went through like a stoner era, kind of like my sophomore year and then like senior year of high school. I got drug tested. They say it's random at my school 3 times in 1 calendar year.
What?
3 times. So I was like, fuck.
Wait,
they're
they
on-
drug test
I
you
never
at your
got
high
drug
school?
tested.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
drug test you at our public high school to say like, and if you fail the drug test, you can't like go to prom.
What the fuck?
So I was literally so
Wait,
scared.
that's-
So guys, I
That
literally
seems
went.
very
It's a
illegal.
government
Yeah.
job?
Yeah, wait a minute.
I stopped smoking weed for like 2 months before prom. I was like, fuck, I gotta go to prom, you know?
Yeah, why
So I
are
stopped
drug testing
smoking
minors?
Wait, why are they
on the regular
drug
random
testing
That does
you?
not
It's-
seem legal.
I
You
think
have
we
to,
can
like,
blow up
sign-
your.
you have to, like,
I
sign a
didn't mean it that
consent
way.
form.
I think we had. I think like we could really.
Yeah, but you're
No.
probably coerced to sign.
Yeah, you have
the
to
consent
no, because
form,
you have
and you're
to
a
sign. No,
minor.
get this. You have to sign the consent form to get drug tested to go to prom. I think,
What?
and like go to public events like football games.
No.
But if
illegal.
you fail the drug test, you
In
can't
New
go.
Jersey?
Yeah.
No, I'm looking
Our
it
time
up.
was so
Yeah.
annoying.
Guys, like I
No.
literally like couldn't smoke weed for like 2 months. I was like,
I'm
fuck.
sorry you had to go through
this
that.
sucks.
Yeah, I'm
I was
sorry.
such a stoner. I
In
smoked through
high
an
school.
I smoked through an apple.
No, that is high
I'm
school.
kind of jealous you did that because I never.
I would
had
have
that
So my
wanted to be your
freshman
friend.
year of high school, I was like a big stoner. I was just like literally like wasn't I crazy?
Yeah,
I was,
I
like-
thought
I
Ashley
was-
had 2 sides of her.
Yeah.
The one was like she was friends with me, and
I was friends
like,
with a nerd.
Yeah.
kinda, and like
Yeah.
the nice people. And then she had this other side where she would just smoke every day, and I remember
Yeah.
feeling so taboo about it. Like I was.
I get that. I
and then
understand.
at
I
one
had
point
friends
it
like
started
that.
to cross
Yeah.
over, and like I started like being around her smoking. And
Were
I
you
was like,
scared?
"Holy-"
What?
Yeah, at first I was
Yeah.
Yeah, I
definitely
get
really
that.
scared.
Weed scared me in high
And
school.
but then I
Really
went
Really
but then I became
bad.
sober my sophomore year of high school and I didn't smoke or drink like at all.
Demi
That's
Lovato.
when-
Yeah,
she was
you really.
my
And then you started
bestie.
talking to ghosts.
No, when I went sober, I think that's when I like kind of stopped sleeping in my parents' room and I just kind of like became
I'm sorry,
a
you
woman.
were smoking weed and also at the same time sleeping in your
I
room.
was
Literally, guys, like
One
I
of
was
those things has
no,
to
like
give.
I was crazy, and then I became sober, and then junior year, like I kind of like got back into it slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to pretend to smoke weed.
Really.
Yeah, I've like told this story before, but I had like a fog machine, and I would inhale the fog from the fog machine, which had
Which
to be
ha-
more
yeah, that can't be
carcinogenic.
healthy.
Yeah, that can't be
It
good
had to
for
be so
you.
bad for me. And I would like take like photo booth pictures and like post it to Tumblr and be like, I'm so high right now.
Stop.
Oh my
Did you ever go
God.
through like a real stoner phase?
Yeah, I feel like, but that was like in post grad.
Oh, okay.
I feel like from like 2019 to 2022,
Okay.
I recently really gave
I
up.
stopped smoking weed because I
Yeah.
got laced with ketamine when I was in London.
In weed?
That's so London.
Yeah.
That's so London.
Guys,
That's
I had to go. So
crazy.
it was 2
They're always
p.m.
lacing shit
It
in
was 2
London.
p.m. after Shakespeare class. And
Oh,
we
man,
decide.
that always happens.
No, we
2 p.m.
like
after
a
Shakespeare.
group of like 6 of us decide to like smoke weed and then go shopping in London, and I was like,
How's the
so
foot
fun.
cookie?
Yeah.
No, your feet have been like marinating this cookie. Like
Eating it.
crazy.
Yum.
You still
Literally,
went for it.
How
I'm
nutritious.
it.
How nutritious.
I'm kind of like
Eating it.
Yeah.
hints of Parmesan.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay, so we
Ew.
smoked the weed.
Sorry.
We're smoking out of a bong, and I'm the first one to go.
No.
I hit this bong, guys, almost immediately. I'm like, no one else should do that. It hits. I'm
Were you
on
third
another
party?
planet.
Never be the first one to
No,
do
I
any
know. So
sort
then
of drug.
I was
Anything.
like-
Never be the
So
first
so
to
then
do
I immediately
anything.
evacuate, and my flat, because I was in London,
flat?
yeah, was on the 6th floor.
No.
It took me like 2 hours to get up. I was
No.
crawling.
You were standing at the
Crawling.
foot like Sweeney Todd.
Army crawling.
Crawling.
Guys, it was like the scariest
That's
experience of
scary.
my
That's
heart
so
was pounding out of my
scary.
chest. We had just watched that Black Mirror episode where you choose the path for the people.
Bandersnatch. No.
Yeah, Bandersnatch. We just watched Bandersnatch. So I was like, I'm actually in that, and people are choosing my path right now.
No.
I was so scared. My flatmates, I go and I lay on my twin bed. My flatmates, I make 2 of them lay on top of me to put the weight down because I was scared of like what I was becoming. I go in the shower. Oh, I shit myself.
You're like constantly shitting yourself.
Yeah, no. The truth
I
is
go
coming
in the
out.
shower. I
God.
throw up everywhere. I take a cold shower for 2 hours. Like literally 8 hours later, I'm okay.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
What's going on underneath the countertops?
Stop. What do you mean?
What's all this? There's all this dust
Wait, where is it?
underneath the
So we
cabinets.
had a cockroach problem,
Okay.
and that's
Wait.
actually chemicals to kill cockroaches.
You're saying that white substance underneath.
Yeah,
You're
it
not
was just
snorting coke underneath your
So
cabinet.
you see that bag right
It's just
there?
like-
That's
it.
the powder, and we sprinkle it under.
so you have a lot of it.
Yeah, we have
So,
so
if we
much.
ever have a problem,
Come
we're
over.
coming-
Hey, come over with a cup, and that's
Hey,
all
can I
you
borrow
need.
some chemicals?
That's all you need.
Literally.
A cup of chem.
Yeah, but so I'm also paranoid because we have like cooking like measurement cups,
And you're
and
afraid.
I sprinkle them, and I'm like,
You used the cooking cups for the poison?
yes, and then I threw them
Why
out.
would you
No,
do
and then I
that?
threw them out. So if you
Oh
try
my
to
God,
find
it's-
2/3 of a cup
Stop.
in the
It's
garbage,
funny you bring up throwing out things because today Andrew approached me and said, I'm not trying to pass any blame onto anyone. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything. But what happened to all of our bowls?
Joe, where are the bowls?
I throw them out.
You kidding? You kidding? You kidding me?
Sometimes
You're
it's-
throwing the bowls out?
Sometimes when it's like when things get too dirty, when things sit for too long,
Yeah.
I'm just like I'd
I'm the
rather
same
throw it
way.
out.
We have one
Same
bowl
way.
left. I'm like, what do
We have
you
one bowl.
mean?
We
one
have
bowl
3
left.
bowls too. I do the same
I'm
thing.
the same way.
I throw out Tupperwares. That's
That's where our
horrible.
Tupperware is going then, because that's another problem we're having.
Is there anything worse though than cleaning out Tupperware?
But you guys
You know what,
think
like-
about the environment.
Cancel me for it.
Literally,
Cancel me for it.
I
I'm a
don't-
real person.
Yeah.
Like, I'm throwing out glass sometimes.
Me too.
That's. Did you throw out the glass Tupperware?
No, Joe, I cleaned it. Not like you would, because it would
I would
stay in
clean
that
the glass.
fridge.
Do you
I
guys
would
have a
clean-
dishwasher?
Where did the
Me
one
neither.
go? Where did the one go with the turkey that I made? With the Mexican plate that I made?
Oh, you guys
Okay,
are
you-
cooking
what
What
like
do you
that?
mean? I never
Yeah,
did it
you
out.
did
That's
a
why
thing-
it's still in the fucking fridge.
That's crazy, because that was your serving.
I ate some of it. I ate some of it. I never finished it.
Why'd
I'm
you
sorry.
do a
The way that you
Thanksgiving
make a
dinner
serving is a
with
little bit insane.
Mexican.
What do you mean? Why is it a Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving,
dinner? It's
it-
just turkey.
We don't. I only eat
You
turkey
said
on
you had a turkey
Thanksgiving.
and-
I use turkey meat, or maybe I use chicken meat with taco seasoning.
Oh.
We
I
don't
think-
cook like that.
Well,
I
I
eat
would
mac
throw
and
it out
cheese,
too.
and Grant eats Factor meals.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna get back into Factor because I need
No, get
something.
back into-
Yeah.
I'm
No.
sorry,
I'm gonna tell you guys
Have
something
y'all-
else.
But I'm
What?
starving after Factor.
Are you guys into slime?
Yeah.
I was, yeah.
Slime videos.
I'm
not-
back into slime.
Are you
Tell me
making
more.
it?
I've never bought slime in my entire life.
But you just watched
'Cause
the
obviously I was like
videos?
too old for it, and then like once it really peaked, I was like, I bought a Thanksgiving dinner and a mashed potato slime. And last night we were
What?
shooting for 4 episodes. We were really exhausted, dehydrated.
Joe gets back. He's like, I'm so
I was like, I'm about to
tired."
pass away, but the slime came. I set up my ring light and I got to work. I opened up those slimes.
You are so brave.
The slime, one of them was a full turkey, like a full turkey shaped like a
Scented?
turkey.
Like
it was,
turkey.
It was scented. Andrew starts gagging. Andrew
I was gagging.
Andrew like went to the
That
bathroom
would
and
be
came back in the
me.
room and was like, it reeks of mashed potatoes in
'Cause
here.
this was what was happening. Joe was taking the mashed potatoes. He was rolling them
I was
all
using
over
the
the
slime
table.
the way it's supposed to
All
be
you
used.
see on the table is like the leftover residue of the mashed potato slime.
But the
that
turkey
reeks of leeks.
slime was
Leeks?
Like
it reeked of
leek and
mashed
It was
potato.
actually scented for real.
It was scented. The mashed potato one was scented like mashed potatoes, and the turkey was almost scented like corn.
What's making it scent like that?
Yeah.
No,
That's
but
what's
it was
sinister.
But you loved
What's making
it?
it sense?
I hated it.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
like. I did not
Can I
like
ask
the.
how many US dollars you paid for
I
this?
spent $52 on 2 slimes, and I
Okay.
would say I did not enjoy the experience in the moment,
Okay.
and I will never open them again.
Well, I like a
Yeah.
crunchy slime. I don't
Well,
think
now what
I'd
does that
like
mean?
a crunchy slime.
What does crunchy mean?
There's a type of slime with a layer of hard crunchiness on top, and you start.
I'm not
Well, or
familiar
like-
with
Yeah,
this.
no, you're speaking from personal experience.
Okay, and
so.
you're talking about
That was
you're a
expired
slime
slime.
artist.
I never said that once.
you're getting
So
It's
what
a
were?
slime.
What about
I'm
the
getting-
stuff that was in the turkey? What was the stuffing?
There was some.
it not
There was
crunch?
definitely some. There was some
The crunch.
texture.
There's like a crunch, like a hardened layer of the
I
slime.
don't know what that is. I know about icy slime. I know about water slime. I know about snow
I never got into
slime.
slime.
Well,
like
maybe
this.
isn't icy where there's a layer on top and it breaks?
No.
Okay, well, what's one with like beads in it? Foam. Do you remember Floam?
Floam.
Floam was
Floam.
Do you remember
so
all that fucking
crazy.
shit?
I want to know.
Grant and I
order
bought.
Floam
Grant
so
and
bad.
you see that package right there?
Is it Floam?
So believe it or not,
It's a Betty
No, don't tell
Crocker.
me it's
that is a Betty Crocker.
You
cake
bought the-
kit.
the circle.
giant donut.
The circle
Oh.
donut
No, the
cake kit where you
circular-
could make
Wait,
like
you got it
baked.
from the infomercial.
Yeah, we found
Yes.
it on eBay and we
Wait.
bought
Where it's like a
it.
baseball.
You
or
guys.
I know.
You
Our
should
friends
make
like
something.
moved
We
a couple
haven't
blocks
opened it.
down, and we were gonna like give it like we were gonna make them a cake as a housewarming gift, and we just never got around
I
to
think.
it.
Listen, I think that I'm at this point I'm no longer speaking to the podcast.
Yeah.
I think the 4 of us could really sister squad it, and I think we could really get
So
into
you've
the
been throwing that
2000s
around to a
nostalgia.
lot of people.
But I said Drew and Dason, and I also said Twink and Redhead.
Oh, great.
True,
So
you
you
did.
already pitched it
Great.
to someone else.
No, I didn't.
Right.
I only pitched it to one of them. I'm pitching it to
All
both
right,
of you.
well,
I think if we
which
did
one of them
shit
has
like
the
this,
box
it
right
would
there?
work. That's what I'm
I
saying. I
agree.
think
What
it
if
would
we?
work.
Yeah. What if we make
We
a?
do the sto- and then
I think we'd
Floam.
have to get into YouTube content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like pivot that, like make section like cut downs for TikTok.
Yeah.
But I think we
Yeah.
could
We
do
could
it.
make a Betty
I think
Crocker-
people would
A
like
Betty
We
it.
could make a
Crocker
Betty
baking
baked
whatever.
Alaska.
Yes,
We're setting it
baked
on
Alaska.
fire.
And I love to
I'm
bake.
so
Wait,
serious.
a flambe.
I'm a baker.
Okay, no,
I'm a
we're doing it.
baker.
I
Pick
make creme brulee.
Pick a date.
I make.
Wait,
Pick a
I bake
date
cupcakes
next
and
week.
stuff and
I decorate
cookies.
Are you going home?
Wait,
for
I
Thanksgiving?
pipe.
Wait.
Yeah,
I
but I'll
assume.
be back.
I lay pipe.
Okay.
Also,
I'm not
though-
joking. Next week we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
I'll
now
do
that we
all
don't
the
have the
content.
podcast,
I'll
thank
record it.
God.
I'll edit it. Like I'll manage it. I think we do it.
Look at I make
I'm-
cakes.
Wait.
Oh, Andrew,
she's
you're Andrew,
actually
you're
good.
toast.
No,
Look,
those are
I
funny.
literally made that.
Okay, but the thing is,
That's
I
beautiful.
have never laid
That's my creme
eyes.
brulee.
I've never laid eyes or tasted an
Yeah.
Ashley cake. I've never seen her make it. I've never
Because
seen anything.
I'm sorry,
She only
Grant.
does it
Look at
home.
our kitchen.
Yeah, that's
you think
Andrew.
I'm-
I
You're
feel the
so
same way.
Andrew.
I
Yeah.
pipe.
Yeah.
I just don't
no,
like
I
her.
Wait, I need to. I'll find one
I
of my
We
literally
cakes.
have the same
pipe.
fridge and the same stove as you guys.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's our
Yes.
gas leak stove.
Well, we had a gas leak.
And we got it
it's so
replaced.
it's so funny.
Yeah,
It's so funny
funny.
that we had a gas leak.
And then we did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is this what your
Slumbies.
podcast is usually like?
It's usually like
Kinda.
we just go on tangents. Yeah.
This is definitely
This
the
is gonna
So
be our
I have a
longest
question
episode.
for the group.
Yeah.
What was
What's
the mental
everyone's
breakdown
favorite
about?
sleepover story?
I had an issue when I was younger, and this was like I was a little too old to be doing this.
Yeah,
I had
I'm
a
sure.
best friend, Kenny.
Love.
lived-
I've never heard of Kenny.
Yeah, this is so
I've
Andrew.
literally
This
never
is
heard
so
of Kenny in
Andrew.
my
I'm
life.
like Kenny is like I get Kenny. I
Kenny
know
was
Kenny.
yeah, you
I know Kenny. Everyone knows
Kenny.
Kenny.
Kenny was my best friend from preschool until like second grade. So pre
Respectfully, who the fuck is Kenny?
No, this
did
is
he live in
so-
your
Kenny.
Did he
It's
live in
so
your
Andrew.
neighborhood?
Yes, he
What's he
lived-
doing now?
I don't know.
You
It's
need to
like
link
we still are
up.
a little like we're connected on Facebook.
Okay,
All
what's he
right.
doing? Cute?
I don't know.
Look up
Single?
Kenny's first and
Oh,
last
anyway.
name LinkedIn.
Okay,
Sorry.
so Kenny
No,
lives.
sorry.
Kenny
We're
also,
taking over the couch.
Kenny owned the sister of my dog Snickers.
Shut
You're
the
kidding.
fuck. May she rest
Yeah,
in peace. Wait,
he-
Snickers was a woman?
No, he had Snickers' sister.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
sorry.
Kenny was 3 doors down. Okay.
Okay.
keep doing this.
3 doors down.
Just
Yes.
trying so hard to like get involved.
We were best friends, but my mom always tells me stories how I bullied this man. But he
Oh.
still was like my friend.
Sounds a lot like Joe.
Yeah, no,
Sounds a lot like Andrew.
I don't bully.
Joe, tell me you wouldn't do this.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure I
tell
would.
me-
You would.
Okay, all day you're telling Andrew, or in this case, I'm
I had
telling.
I had a few best friends that were in Andrew. I was
Yeah.
telling Nick. Let's say
Okay,
I'm telling
so
Nick.
you're telling Nick, hey, after school today, bring this teddy bear over, this specific teddy bear over, and we're gonna do X, Y, Z. Okay, so we're telling you, we have the plan, right? He gets here, ding dong, hello. I open the door.
You're like,
He
why
brought-
the fuck is that teddy bear here?
No, he brought the wrong. He brought the wrong.
that's
fucking
that's his
teddy bear.
fault.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
Okay, I apparently screamed. My mom says I
No.
screamed at him and told him to leave and come back with the right teddy bear.
that is-
and I shut the door in his
but-
As
face.
he
Yeah.
should.
No, I
Okay,
get
yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because
I've
he
been feeling
didn't listen to
crazy
the
about this.
rules.
Yeah.
He didn't listen
We
to
had
you.
a plan and he was not listening.
That's funny. Andrew was supposed to buy an orange wig, a red wig, yesterday.
We have
He
one.
unboxes
It's like, I
his
can't
wig.
live this down. It's like
He
you've told the story 10
unboxes his
times.
wig. It's dark brown.
Wait,
it's
were
dark
you,
brown.
Why, I'm just
For
confused
Suki?
why you
For
were
Suki.
doing. Oh.
For
Was that the one you were
Suki.
showing,
Not for
wearing the
Twink and a
picture?
redhead?
No, I was
No, we
wearing
have to go to a
red.
beauty
Okay.
supply store and buy a new one.
Okay.
It's like Joe recorded the whole episode yesterday in slow motion.
Yes,
We had to
that-
do
I
a
made
whole
another
new
mistake as
episode.
well.
You know what I mean? It's
You
You know
like,
what? It
no one's talking about that.
No,
It
the quality was
happens.
just so low.
If that happened to me and Grant, we would literally.
We just wouldn't
We
do it.
wouldn't get out of.
Hey guys, unfortunately,
We
we
were
were going to be
really-
skipping this week's
We-
episode.
we
due to
literally-
health
mental
issues.
health.
I'm not kidding. We wouldn't get out of bed for 2 days.
No,
like
we were
I would
just
take
so
PTO
upset
off
about it.
work.
No,
And
you
still- and
guys,
still not
it's so
re-recorded.
crazy.
Yeah.
We really have been there. Like
Yeah,
we're
no,
really
that's
have
where
lost
we
some
are.
every
episodes.
issue you've had, we've
Audio.
had. Like
Yeah.
whenever you're going through it,
Terrible.
reach out.
All right. Well,
All right.
anyway. So
Do you have a crazy sleepover?
I
Oh, you're
didn't
still going.
finish.
Oh, sorry. I was bored.
I guess all I was saying was
Talking about Nick.
I've tried to sleep
Kenny.
over
Kenny.
Kenny's house, which is 3 doors down. I've tried to sleep over his house 3 times.
Did he not have a welcoming basement? Because that was the worst.
No,
of
I was sleeping in
sleepover.
his room. I think he had like an
Oh.
extra bed, and I couldn't do it. I would miss my family too much, and I would start
Oh,
that was
crying,
so
Joe.
and I
Yeah.
would like get my mom
I
to
think
come pick me
that
up.
happened to me one time. I don't know who's. I think it might have been.
Was
at
it my
Nick's-
house?
No,
No.
Andrew.
You got
I think it was Nick's
homesick?
house, who was 3 doors down.
You called
And I
your mom
almost
in
stayed
the
at his
middle of
house, and I said, I gotta get out of here. I
Yeah.
got. I think it was worse being so close because
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so
Did you
close
guys-
to my house.
I know that was it, in the comfort of your own
comfort
Do
of
you
bed.
guys ever have a
Bad.
sleepover in a
the
like
comfort
a
of my
house where
parents'
like
floor.
comfort of your parents'
The
doll
comfort
bed.
of Chucky.
oh
Chucky,
yeah.
comfort
Of Sweetie Todd.
Sweeney Todd was always coming to get me no matter the house I was at. But did you guys ever have a sleepover at a house where like the parents smoked cigarettes?
Oh yeah.
I would usually
What do you all mean?
like sleep over someone's house where the
so
parents
crazy.
And it
unfortunately
smells
smoke
like
cigarettes. And it's like
cigs.
you're
The
not
whole
used.
house smells like
So
cigarettes.
my-
My neighbor's mom would always be like, Nicholas. Like,
No, my mom is really sensitive to like cigarette smoke. Like if we were in a like when it was legal.
She
if we were in
starts
a restaurant,
choking.
Was
when-
that happen? Were you guys alive when cigarette smoking in
very
restaurants
young,
was
very young.
New
but
Jersey
there was
just
a
stopped
smoking
Jersey
years
section.
ago.
There would be a smoking section
Yeah,
and
yeah,
not.
yeah.
And I remember my mom would literally always be like, "Oh," like she'd be so like
Yeah.
disgusted by
I feel
it.
like your mom is a
So then-
classic. It smells like cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
she
it would kind of
every
like
hotel.
it was passed down onto me that like
Yeah.
that's disgusting. And I remember I slept over this girl's house for the first time in like elementary school, and her parents were smokers, and I literally was like acting like
Like
really
they did hard
dramatic.
drugs.
Do those things haunt you? Does
Yeah.
that haunt you?
Uh,
No,
it
it
was like a
haunts me because
Breaking
I'm also
Bad
like,
house.
oh, I
It
feel
was, they're doing
bad.
bad.
Did you ever perform for your parents to try to like have a sleepover? With
Yeah,
someone?
I would do that with Andrew.
But it never
I feel like
worked,
I feel like I would walk up to my parents and I'd be like, "Well, me and Andrew would strategize."
like
Yeah.
the
pitch
thing
it?
is, Andrew never wanted to sleep over, and I've always said that I really remember like the kind of child that Northwest is. That
Yeah.
is very much what I was as a
Oh,
kid.
I love that.
Very
I
like
do,
I
I
could,
love that.
whenever I see her do anything, I'm like, this is exactly how I behaved. So Andrew would be over my house, and I would be like, you should sleep over tonight.
And
he's
obviously,
too
I'm a
afraid to
yes
say
man,
no.
so I'm like, yeah, my God, that sounds amazing.
And then I'd be like, okay, let's go tell my parents. Like, I'll tell them, and then like we'll see what happens. They'll have you call your mom, and then me and Andrew would approach my parents, and I'd be like, Mom, Dad, Andrew has something to tell you. And then Andrew would.
Annoying.
He does that all the time. He
To
does
this day,
that all.
yesterday,
To this day, I
no,
was
but
like,
yesterday was the first time.
yeah, you stepped up, and I
stepped
really,
up.
because I was like, I need to get my puffer jacket for my house. Like,
Yeah.
can we
And
just
my
like
parents were
before we
driving
drive
us
home
back to
back to
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? Can you please, like, can your parents drop me off?
And
Like,
I said, yeah,
whatever.
you have to ask them.
You have to ask them. I'm like,
But it's different.
But-
You've been on so many vacations
I
with my
know.
parents. You've been at my house every day for like
I'm
20
yeah,
so
but at the
used
same
to
exact
though,
time,
I
it
feel
should,
like
it
I
should
don't
be
want
easy. Like,
to.
hey, like, Dad, do you mind? And like, if we just stop by Andrew's,
But I did
feel
exactly that.
sick.
I did that.
You did,
yesterday.
and that was
That's
great.
awesome.
Thank you.
But normally you would turn it on.
But as a
me, and I'd
kid,
be
yeah,
like,
first I'd be like, Andrew just really like wants to ask you
I
guys
hate
if he
that
can
so
sleep
much.
over.
Well,
Can I tell you guys something psychotic that I did once?
What was it?
I can't imagine.
One time someone asked me to have a sleepover and I like did not want to, but I didn't want to be a bitch. Guys, have you ever texted yourself and changed the contact? And
You
then-
had to have been
Yeah.
old to be
That's
doing
old.
this.
High
That's
school.
old.
I was like
How
a junior.
old were-
I was like a junior in high school.
What do you mean?
Who was
I
it?
literally.
Say it.
You
Say
changed it to Mom.
So, I changed my contact to Mom, and I made up a fake conversation, and I deleted the like sent
That's
messages,
so
so it looked like
good.
my
I'm proud
mom
of
was
you.
saying no, I couldn't have a sleepover.
Were you like, please, Mom, I really want to?
I was like, oh my
Please,
god,
she's
guys,
my best
guys, my
friend.
mom's saying I can't because I,
I love her
didn't.
so-
Yes, because I didn't know how to be like. I actually want to sleep in my own bed tonight. Thank you.
You like screenshot. You're like, guys, this is so fucked up.
Yeah.
My mom would say this.
And guys, I can't say. Guys, I've pulled that
She
stress.
just called you guys
If
a
I ever
cunt.
send you a screenshot of a message, like you shouldn't buy it. Like I'm
You
like.
should- you shouldn't
I'm thinking about
publicize
what
that.
you've done to
No,
me.
like I've like done that a few times, like where I've changed someone's contact.
No.
like dog. Yeah.
Wow.
That's kind of genius.
I also feel like it's clockable though. Like those people.
Well, you
I
have to look
don't
at the
know.
timestamps. You have to look at the timestamps of the combo because if it's like 2 minutes
Yeah.
ago and you're sending a fake screenshot
'Cause I've
convo,
clocked
you could be
people who
like,
have done
wait,
that
like
to me.
You guys
what?
are doing. People are doing that.
People in New Jersey were
Yeah,
doing
it's
that.
me.
That's well, yeah. That makes sense actually.
No, but I've clocked people. Maybe it was you who I've clocked before, but yeah, because the
Probably.
time.
I'm sure if you're clocking someone, it has to be Ashley.
I did. I like did some crazy things that I thought I could get away with. Like, do you ever send you screenshot someone's convo and then send it back to them?
Yeah,
and then you have
of
to come up with
course.
the
Just
craziest
told
You're like,
her.
I think
excuse.
this is so funny that I'm obsessed with this.
Yeah.
I'd be like, LOL. Remember
Have
when
you
you
ever-
said
Oh, my
this?
phone is buggy.
Something
Yeah. Oh my
crazy
god, my
I
phone's
did.
doing something crazy.
I learned Photoshop pretty excellently at a pretty young age.
Oh, what a superpower, right?
It is.
Yeah, super villain.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. And this just makes me seem like a terrible friend to Andrew. But I remember.
No,
And what?
You're not. You're not.
I remember one time I was having a a pumpkin carving party with Andrew
Oh, just the two of you?
and like my mom and my sister.
Oh.
And Andrew was coming. So listen, take it as you will. You can speak Team Andrew or Team Joe here. Andrew said, I'm coming. 2 hours before, Andrew goes, I'm not going to be able to make it. He had better plans.
Did you
I'm
get the
assuming.
pumpkins and
The pumpkins were
everything?
already there.
And
I don't think I had better plans.
Well, you said you couldn't make it.
Why couldn't you make it?
I if I can go back in time, I probably was sick about not being able to make it.
What I did.
I probably was sick.
What I did was
Yeah.
go on Google. I pulled up several images of carved pumpkins, including a mockingjay. This was freshman year of high school. I photoshopped a bunch of pumpkins together, and I posted to Facebook, and I said, "Pumpkin Party 2012." The annual pumpkin party. It was like 12 pumpkins.
And you
So I wanted
catfished.
Andrew to think that they had 12 people over who were carving
and
pumpkins.
he was so jealous.
I doubt he even saw
Andrew
the
didn't
post.
see
I
it.
probably
Yeah, did you-
Never
I was
saw
probably
it.
Like,
You-
Where
okay.
were you?
You were
And-
so unbothered in this
So
era.
he was
Yeah.
always unbothered. I remember one time I was really upset with him, and I made my BBM status "Ignorance is your new best friend," which is a Paramore song.
What is BBM?
And I probably was like,
BlackBerry
what is
Messenger.
ignorance?
You're
Oh
like,
my- and you
hey
were
Siri,
literally like,
define
hello.
ignorance.
I'm like, what do you
Wow.
mean?
What do you
best
mean?
friend?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely
Tough
didn't feed
times.
into it. It was a tough time.
That
Tough
is
times.
tough.
I used to get mad at you whenever you would like. I think you wouldn't include me.
Yeah.
Things. Well, there was this whole big friend group, and it was like the boys and the girls, and I'm the only gay guy, so I didn't fall under either category. So Ashley would be
Yeah.
part of like the girls' night, and like I would kill to be there.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't allowed because
Yeah.
I didn't get a period or something. You
No,
know what I mean?
and I
God.
regret not inviting you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what is the next part of the podcast?
Announcements
for the good of the
group. Good children. Sorry.
Guys, Pentatonics is quaking.
All right.
Yeah.
Announcements for the good of the group. This is the section where we give our announcements, what things we want to share for the good of the group. Who wants to start?
I
Me.
say, oh, no, you go.
Yeah. As a woman, I feel like it's
As
only
the
right.
only woman in the group, you
Guests
deserve.
don't count, right?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Fuck the guests.
It is interesting, but
This
it's
is
okay.
about women.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, well, now it's kind of embarrassing that I'm.
We'll go.
No, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, remember in science class?
Can you hold the mic properly?
remember?
This is so us.
Remember in science class, like the core, mantle, crust?
Yes.
Why don't we talk about that more?
I think about that
That's my
multiple
announcement.
times.
I am proud of you.
Are you ever thinking like, oh, we're on the crust right now?
you
What's
guys-
happening in the mantle,
Well,
the
do you
core,
believe-
the inner
Do you
core?
believe that the Earth is hollow? Let's talk about it.
Well,
What
no,
do
it's
you-
filled
and
with
what do
the-
you mean by that?
Well, I was recently watching a clip from a podcast, Give It To Me Straight, with Maddie Morphosis, the straight drag queen, and she had Carrie Colby on. Carrie Colby believes the Earth is hollow.
Tell
She
me,
believes, and here's
like a
what-
lint
And
truffle.
why are we
Well,
believing Gary Colby?
well, Carrie Colby said, "How can you prove her wrong? How can you prove?" And I believe that the Earth is not hollow. I believe in science, but playing devil's advocate, playing Carrie Colby's advocate.
Please do.
No, how do you
Please
know?
do.
So basically, in like the 1920s, as they were exploring the Earth, they were like, "We have airplanes now. We have like shit. We can fly." There was an
Oh, the
explorer
Wright
who
brothers.
flew over Antarctica, and he said, "This is hollow. Like I can see a civilization inside the Earth." So he starts
What?
telling people, he's like, "I see a whole civilization under the Earth." He's dead. 2 weeks later, he's found dead.
Oh, yeah, he probably crashed his
So
plane.
we're
He did crash the
thinking-
plane.
Busy looking out at too
So
much.
yeah, he
No.
was looking out.
Well,
the
hear me
fucking
out.
Window.
There's some, and I don't believe in any of this. I want to continue to reiterate, I don't believe this. There's some astronauts who said, "That doesn't look like Earth. I saw Earth from a distance. It does not look like the Earth
Stop.
that was being seen."
We didn't land on
NASA
the moon.
Don't get Grant started.
Well,
on
we
that.
didn't land on the moon.
No,
and
we
can all
didn't.
agree on
Okay,
that.
but you're talking about
Stanley
this,
Kubrick directed the moon landing.
Yes, I agree.
Joe's announcement, we didn't land on the moon.
My announcement for the good of the group is we should just
I'm a moon
consider
landing
alternative
sympathizer.
facts about the
Yeah.
Earth.
I am a moon.
You believe in it?
landing sympathizer.
Those bitches couldn't
You were
even
fighting
like.
me the other episode.
I was telling you it's true.
I don't
believe
think-
in the
I
moon
don't think we
They
landing.
landed
didn't
on
even
the
No, I know,
have.
I'm saying,
They
like,
didn't even
sympathizer.
have TikTok. You're telling me they were live
Thank
streaming the moon
you.
landing?
Thank you.
They live streamed
You-
the
do you
moon
think that-
landing.
Okay, if they were to
Why
invite a
haven't we been
TikToker
back?
on the moon, who
I
would
believe-
they invite?
If they, I hope it would be Tube Girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
They would bring Tube Girl.
Tube
Tube
Girl
Girl on
would
the
be
moon.
So
She
good.
She would be on the moon.
the rocket.
In the rocket, like,
Oh my
With,
god,
like,
that
some
would be
Like
so
Greedy by Tate
good.
McRae and Troy Sivan there. Yeah.
That would be
Yes.
so good.
Wait, was that your announcement?
My announcement?
No.
No,
that
that
was
was
mine,
I just
and
had
we
to
just
get
went on.
involved.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so
My
I
annou-
just want to know what's going on with the mantle.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, nothing. Potentially nothing.
Potentially nothing.
There's potentially no
Journey to
core.
the Center of the Earth, featuring
Yeah.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson and Josh Hutcherson and Vanessa Hudgens. Good movie.
Heard of it.
For
My
later.
announcement for the good of the group is, why does double chocolate chip exist? I don't need to bite into chocolate and receive more chocolate. I think it's lazy. I think it's a cop out, and I think it's disgusting.
I would have to disagree, unfortunately.
Well,
well,
explain
I
why.
mean, look at the cookies you ordered.
Yeah, obviously you disagree. There's about 40 double chocolate chip cookies in front of us.
Okay, I love a double chocolate chip. I think you're getting that. You're getting the chocolate, but you're also getting a melted chocolate as well.
So you're getting the chocolate, and you're also getting the chocolate.
Too much
Yeah,
chocolate.
but one is two different forms.
Well, barely.
It's not contrasting anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no.
Exactly. There has to be dimension to the flavor.
It's a very flat.
Only
There's
true
texture.
bakers would know that, Ashley. Only true bakers.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm with you, and I'm
Yeah.
not a baker at all.
Yeah.
So even the
Would you
untrained
eat it?
untrained tongue sometimes
So
can test
true.
it.
Would you eat a chocolate donut with chocolate frosting?
Yes, and I do double chocolate.
Disgusting.
Like it's like
What's
a
the
chocolate
point?
munchkin.
What's
with
the
frosting.
point?
I think it's the texture, like the
But
the
you can
gooiness.
get
think
that
it's almost
texture.
green.
Okay, hello. What about a chocolate lava
creamy.
cake from fucking like
Domino's.
Applebee's?
And
Yeah,
now-
but it's usually cut with a vanilla ice cream, no?
That
It's
is
always
true.
cut. With
And
a
I would.
vanilla- or even a powdered sugar.
Even a powdered
Something,
sugar could
something.
change
Or like a raspberry on glaze.
Stop.
I guess.
Do you
I
not
guess that's
love a
true.
raspberry?
I'm sorry. I feel like we
compliment?
really shut you down here, and I'm sorry to
No,
every
it's
double
okay.
chocolate fan, but I do have to ask you why. I have to ask you to explore what you're trying to do.
Stay
with
curious.
Yeah.
And that's
Stay
thank you for
curious.
telling me
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Stay curious. Explore other options. Try that chocolate with something else besides more
Hey,
chocolate.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Let me pair my water with water. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it
Right.
doesn't really. It's just more
Yeah.
water.
No, I get it. I think with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on my double chocolate chip cookie, I think
That's
it
a
could
whole
be-
different experience.
Yeah, I think
But
it
the
could be
cookie
great.
has to be warm.
Yeah, of course.
For
No, I
sure.
want the
Piping.
chocolate melted. If it was like a hard
Well,
double
these are pretty
chocolate.
chilled.
Yeah, these are pretty
They're the coldest.
And you know what,
ones.
guys? To confess something, I didn't have one bite of any of the double chocolate chip cookies.
I'd
that I
like you
ate.
to have a bite.
You ordered about
Yeah.
15 of them.
Let me give it a try.
That's a hockey puck.
Guys, I'm not tasting necessarily a difference between a normal chocolate chip and the double chocolate.
Well,
You
that's
have
insane.
COVID. You have COVID.
Yeah.
You literally just said you
So
were
you
sick
actually have
before.
I
COVID?
like
right
it.
now.
It's rich.
And it's all over
gooey.
your
It's
mouth.
almost too. It's ATR.
Yeah,
It's almost
too
too
rich.
All right. Well, my announcement, full circle, I guess, right, you guys? The Hunger Games is getting horrible reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. It's,
Well, yeah,
It's at a
it's-
58 currently at the time of recording this. It is so unfair because both Mockingjays got around a 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. This movie, I saw it last night. It does not deserve a fucking 58.
Do you think
It-
it's a hate campaign against Rachel Ziegler?
It could be that because, you know, who are
And we're
critics? What are critics? They're
sympathizers for her.
Rachel
boomers.
Ziegler? Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
I'm
same.
a Rachel Ziegler sympathizer.
Yeah, I'm
At this
sorry.
point, if you hate her that
stupid
much,
what happened.
Grow
to
up,
her.
move on.
yes, you're an
You're
alt-right
stupid.
Republican.
Yes, I agree.
You're an alt-right Republican if you
Yeah.
hate her
Yes.
this much at this point.
Yes, she did nothing wrong.
I think, hey,
Literally.
and I think
What did
Snow
she
White
do
doesn't
wrong?
have to have a man either.
That's all she said. Is
God
all she
forbid.
said was that
And 10
Snow
years
White
ago,
should-
that would have like been like groundbreaking.
Oh my God, she'd be the next Emma Watson.
Literally.
Is that all she did was say
Literally.
that? It's not like she
Kinda,
was
yeah.
racist. It wasn't like she was
And then people
homophobic.
compiled
I'm pretty
clips of
sure-
her being like she's so ungrateful.
And
Yeah.
she
Like,
just
of
was
different,
like,
clips of her
she
on
was like,
interviews.
I'm not your Cinderella. I'm your bad Cinderella.
Yeah. Okay. That was
Andrew.
mine.
That
Andrew.
was good.
Thank you.
My announcement for the good of the group is that airplanes need to figure out the timing of meals on the plane in general, because
Yeah.
why are you having dinner when I'm supposed to be sleeping on an overnight flight at about 11 p.m. and then they're tapping me on the shoulder 3 hours later for breakfast?
So you're
Well,
not
I
flying-
just want to
you're
sleep.
eating it up.
Are you flying
I'm eating
first
it up, but it's
class?
fucked up. Also,
No.
I think that
No.
airplanes. I'm really upset with airplanes right now. Airlines need to fucking stop fear mongering and say that 25 people need to check their bags because there's not enough overhead bin storage. Get more overhead bin storage. You're lying to
Right.
everybody and you're creating people to have anxiety, and that's me.
Andrew, you're not gonna believe what happened to
What
me.
happened? You didn't
I
get
caused
it.
a scene on a flight about
I'm
a
sure.
month ago. I was on my way back from
You shit your
Austin.
pants.
you. That motherfucker.
That was-
No,
that
Wait,
was
called
me.
you were the
out.
Delta shitter?
That was guys. I'm the shitter. Yeah.
No, I was in boarding class 2 or boarding group 2, right?
That's
Pretty
pretty classy.
good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you swing that?
And the United credit card. Yeah.
Her dad.
And no, it's mine.
Okay.
And I had my away luggage ready to board the flight.
Was it sponsored? Gifted?
Away
Gifted.
luggage.
And I get to my seat, row 30, like pretty far back, right?
Oh, you're.
I
fine.
get to my seat. They tell me, "Wait, why do you have this bag? There's no storage left.
Why
you have
is
to go."
that your
They go, "You have to go
responsibility?
to the front of the plane." I go, "But there's a whole line of people
Yes.
trying to board the plane. How can I get through?" And he goes, "Good luck." That's what he said
Did
to
you
me.
freak out?
That's what you get for
And I
flying
said,
United.
"Excuse
It's the
me,
Hunger
sir,
Games.
you're gonna have to take this and check it." Because I almost started crying. Because I have trouble lifting my own luggage to get into the overhead bins, and I often have to
You're
ask
so
for help.
They're all pretending you didn't pay for the flight.
It is that. They are
They're
acting
like,
you
sorry.
you a favor.
Go
No,
through
yeah.
them.
And then he goes, "Just say excuse me." I go, "Sir, it's a tight corridor. It's a tight corridor."
Sir, I don't work for the airline.
Yeah. So then they go, "Okay, we'll check it." He gives me the tag. It's someone else's name and seat number. I go, "Sir, this isn't me." He goes, "We'll figure it out when we land." So then I go, "Can I have my thing in case I need, like my luggage tag in case I need to go find it?" He goes, "I don't remember checking your bag." I go, "It's
What?
the pink suitcase. It was the blush
away
pink,
luggage.
the
Oh my
blush
God.
pink away suitcase." He goes, "It's not registered as we checked it in the system." And then he goes, go to baggage claim and see what happens.
No.
I start crying.
Of course.
And he literally says good luck. And
He's
I was
obsessed with luck.
devastated. I was devastated. It was
Birthday.
yeah, it was, and
His
then
birthday.
it ended up being there, but it was devastating.
That's so
Wow.
terrifying. Andrew's
It's
announcement
so-
became Ashley's.
I think Ashley had a story to
I think
share.
it
I just have a story to share.
I didn't know
Dramatic.
I didn't want you guys to end your finale on a fight like this.
So I have
Yeah.
one more announcement.
Okay.
We also have an announcement from a fan.
Okay, my
45 more
my
minutes.
second announcement is a question. Is this the last ever Twink and a Redhead podcast episode?
And be honest with your listeners because they deserve it.
No.
Okay, good.
Okay.
No.
We don't know when we'll come back. We don't
So
know.
like you're
I'm
saying in
hoping-
5 years
Guys,
you could come
I'm
back.
hoping. My goal is that we're back like mid-January after the holidays, and that we're in a better place mentally.
Yeah. It's,
Or one of
okay,
us
then my
is,
next
'cause
question
I'm
is-
fine.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
You said you weren't
Are
fine.
you
No,
in
I
bad
was feeling
places
stressed.
mentally?
We're in
We
bad
were just
places
very
mentally.
overwhelmed. We
Well,
had
you
a
have
lot,
going on. You have full-time
on.
jobs and you do this.
I'm
Yes, and
the
then
most
like and
hardworking person
TikTok.
I know.
No,
we
I-
have our video content.
Guys, if we don't make an alarm clock video every week, someone's gonna die.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
go broke. But basically, yeah, I think also we kind of rushed into this podcast. Like we didn't know how to do
Is that
anything.
Good Children's doing it?
We pulled up Good Children's podcast.
And we said if
And we
they
said
can
copy
do
and
it,
If they can
paste.
do
we
it,
can
anyone
do
can.
it, copy and paste, and here we are. But hopefully we come back with, you know, more thought to it, more help. I would love an editor if anyone knows how to fucking edit.
a
Okay, everyone,
conversation.
headphones on.
Okay.
There's chocolate crumbs on our couch right now.
Chocolate.
That's a cockroach.
Yeah, trust me.
I saw a cockroach in my room yesterday, Ashley.
Grant, no,
Or
you
it was
didn't.
2 days ago.
How
yeah.
big?
This is from Kate, and I'm pretty sure
Hi, Kate.
another friend.
Kate and friends.
Kate and Diva.
Okay, we have an announcement for the good of the group, and our announcement is that we need to bring back public shaming.
Some people need to be humbled and shamed and put in the stocks.
Why did we ever stop this tradition? Everyone has someone out there that they want to tomato, so let's do it.
Why did we stop? In 2024, we need to bring back public shaming.
Bring it back. Shame who you want.
Wait, I'm sorry. Kate and your
Mary,
friend,
Kate
you
and
need
Ashley.
a freaking podcast.
Kate missing the Mary.
Guys, that like nefarious giggle at the end.
But also like planned. Like it was.
Yeah.
Like, it was
My
like
question is:
yeah.
Are we not still public shaming? Is
I
that
feel
not?
like that's
Is that not what's
cancel
happening
culture
every
now.
single day?
I guess it is cancel culture these days.
But
I
would
would
you rather
Be
okay,
publicly shamed or
What
canceled?
would you rather?
would rather
Tweet publicly shaming you or a tomato thrown at your face?
I would love a tomato.
A tomato.
Yeah,
A tomato is produce.
Tomato, a nice
And
cherry
you know what?
tomato
Here's
to the
what I
eye.
would say. The tomato requires a decision. You say, am I going to waste this tomato throwing it at someone, or am I going to keep it and
Yeah.
eat it?
And that's
a
so
tweet is for
bold.
free.
Am I gonna make a
tweet is behind a
bruschetta?
screen, and, like a tomato. You
If someone,
Am
if
I
I
gonna
was-
make a bruschetta or throw it?
A crushed tomato.
If I was walking down Bedford Avenue and someone threw a tomato at me,
Thank
that
you.
would mean more to me than
Yeah.
an anonymous tweet.
Yeah.
I would
totally
enjoy
agree.
it more.
Yeah.
Well,
It's so
Kate
nice.
and friend, I don't know if public shaming ever left. I think it just evolved.
I would agree.
It just
It's
evolved.
been digitized.
But if you have something to say to someone, say it.
If you
Stay
want to
curious
shame
and
Grant
say it.
or Ashley or me or
Don't-
Andrew,
seriously,
it.
don't public shame us because I don't know if
Oh.
our mental states can handle it right now.
are you guys okay?
Should we be honestly? We shouldn't be joking with
We
you
shouldn't be
guys,
joking.
right?
It's
This
something-
should
something
be
bad's
serious.
happening here.
Don't.
Like,
This is
should we be like?
We just had too much on our plate. That's all. And we're going to take a nice break and we're going to come back fresh to the podcast.
Yeah.
And we're going to miss all of you guys dearly.
I mean, it is a work night, and you guys are like still.
It literally
Shit.
have to go to work tomorrow.
We literally have to go to the office tomorrow.
And I'm not leaving your apartment for hours.
I
And you guys
know.
are sleeping over.
Because we have so much to gossip about after
We do.
this.
do. Okay,
Would you
well,
guys be interested in if the four of us started a YouTube channel that was similar to the Sister Squad,
But
where we just
better.
like did fun, quirky things together?
I love the idea about doing nostalgic
Well,
fun
'cause
things.
I
Guys,
think it
think
could
about
work.
the Sister
Yeah.
Squad: 3 men and 1 woman.
Exactly. You're our Emma Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Who's going to get canceled
You're James
first?
Charles.
Yeah.
And me
You're
and Andrew are the
obviously
Dolan
James
twins.
Charles.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do y'all
it's
say that?
Guaranteed. You're the twang. You're the
Oh,
twang.
and you guys are the Dolan
We're the
twins?
Dolan
Yeah.
twins.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you guys, where can they find you guys?
Yeah.
As
The
if
podcast
our-
is over?
As if our
Yeah, this
listeners.
is it.
Yeah.
We'll see you in season 2.
But like, hello, as
Damn.
if you guys don't.
Well, if
already
you guys are
know
looking
us.
for, if you guys are looking for a consistent podcast that
Yeah.
posts every single week, despite mental health issues, despite
And an
problems,
extra episode on Patreon.
an extra episode every single week. So you're getting
People that don't,
basically-
if you're looking for people that don't have full-time jobs,
that this is their full time
If
job.
you're looking for people who have thrown all of their lives away for a podcast, come to Good Children Pod across all platforms. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube. You can listen to us wherever podcasts are found. And if you want to come to Italy with us,
Yes, y'all go to
there is a
Italy.
Trova trip happening. Sign up.
Don't be
We're
afraid to
going.
sign up.
We may or may not be going.
We may or may not
They
be
may
showing
or
signed
may
up.
up.
not be
We signed up
going.
today immediately when they put that link out. on
Don't say
Facebook.
that because people are going to book it thinking they're going to see you guys.
almost sold. So
Yeah, you
Okay,
can't even book
It's
it.
almost sold out.
It is
Sign
almost,
up.
but we are considering.
Thank you guys for having us. Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us. in your
guys.
home.
Guys, this was one of our
Guys,
best
group
episodes
hug,
yet.
Group hug.
Oh my god.
Love you
All
guys.
right, cheers. Guys, see you guys. I hope you have a happy
Happy New
holidays,
Year.
happy
Happy New
Thanksgiving, happy
Year.
Hanukkah,
I'm
happy Christmas.
sad.
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna miss you guys a
sad.
lot, but if you need to fill that void, Good Children,
Good
one
children.
every Wednesday.
Good children.
You're in good
Starting
hands.
episode
You're in
1,
good
meet me at the
hands.
mall.
So many episodes.
All right.
70,
love you
76
guys.
episodes.
That's
Holy
it?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be more.
Y'all, this is 19.
We're still young.
We stopped at 19.
We stopped at 19. All right.
A twink.
Bye. See you in 2024.
Woo!